Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if y'all can hear me down in the comments so we could get ready, steady, spaghetti. Hopefully, everybody's in the best of moods. I know I am. Happy Friday. Hey, Linda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've been here for a minute. I just didn't push the go live button because I was trying to get some shit together, But this live this morning is definitely, truly to be interesting. Hey, Tamacha. I hate messing up people's names. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Sandra. Tony. Hey, Sharon. Good morning, everybody. Because my little pony, what? My little pony, what? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We seen the boy cry wolf. You remember the little boy that cried wolf, right? And now because a person done sprinkled a couple of tears in the ear and we not feeling remorseful, then we all type of evil. I'll be fucking evil, okay? Let me be evil. Let my little pony be evil, but I ain't even here yet. Good morning, Roz. That's right. Well, see, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Good morning, Nina. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Sapphire Virgil, Stephanie Howard. I hope y'all pumped up this morning, okay? Because a lot has went on. The festivities has been festivity, okay? And for some reason, they think that everybody accepts everything the same way. I have a public service announcement for you. Hold on, where's my mic? Where's my mic? I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the same pain that you put on somebody else will be the same pain you end up dealing with, my friend. I don't give a damn what anybody say about me. Okay? It don't got nothing to do with anything other than the truth. And obviously the truth hurts, boo. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Talia. Hey, Miss Flo. Yeah, because I seen, right, the muffling sounding sex worker, right, live last night, right? And people says that my little pony got her own shit going on to where she ain't got time to worry about what somebody else got going on in their life. I got time today. I got time today because I'm not confused about my skin. I like my skin color. Those dark skin shots, those black shots. At one point in time when I was in high school, I used to call myself Black Latte. Okay, I used to call myself Black Latte. I've been a lot of lattes in my day, but at that preferable time of day, I was Black Latte. Then I became Chocolate Latte, and now I just broke it down to Latte. And then some people call me Tech. Okay, but being ashamed of who I am is not something I've never been. Right? So y'all got this shit fucked up. If y'all think that coming online thinking that y'all revealing people's history, past, whatever it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be some type of hush tactic. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. I actually find it pretty entertaining because I wonder how long and how many people did y'all really have to go search me? Because see, the bad part about me is I ain't got to go nowhere to go search for the shit that I need to put on display. It's right here for the people. Okay. All I got to do is log on. Y'all, I mean, anything else is public record. And this is why people shouldn't be ashamed of who they are. They're called stripes and not scars, right? And I'm just gonna be honest, right? Y'all say that everything has to do with looks and materialistic things, right? Is that stopping your friend over there from crying? Did them looks stop anybody from getting put online with a cock in their mouth? No, 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 it didn't. It didn't. Hey, Jazzy Ray. Hey, Ace Stokes. Hey, LaShawn. I'm confused because everybody looks away to somebody, right? But the looks is not the conversation at hand. It's the bullshit that's been going on, right? And my thing about it is deflecting, and more deflecting seems to be the thing. Because as long as I try to distract your attention to over here, you're not going to be paying attention to what's going on over here, right? But we all can see clearly, right? Hold on. I can see with these glasses. I can see with these glasses, right? And I can see with these to say that your friend life is fucked up, baby, because none of the things that y'all are able to do has been able to bring back her boo. Okay, them looks didn't stop her from getting left. Them looks didn't stop her life from being a goddamn mess. And if anybody actually gave a shit about the girl, they would actually try to do some real damage control. And I'm not talking about damage control with us because we're not the ones that's damaging her. It's actually herself. My thing is, you're going to come online crying for a man, but you're not trying to be the best mother that you can. You're going to push your kids down within the situation of you trying to pick a man back up. You will never get respect from me on that accords, baby. And this is the same person that put people's public information online. So why would I feel sorry for her ass crying again? You ever seen that shit when they be like, baby, you reap what you sow. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl. Okay. 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 Because Tay got a great personality. And I don't take anything that y'all people say, do, or interacting seriously. It's actually sad to me. Good morning, Terry. And the thing is, it's actually embarrassing, right? Because I don't know if y'all noticed the same way y'all saying that things is changing in Robert's life and he's on the decline. Your friend is falling fast. She falling fast, okay? And y'all so worried about protecting y'all queen that she's declining right in front of your eyes, baby. And y'all gonna try to collectively try to come on the internet and say that women are not being compassionate. We've seen it before, we've heard it before. If Jonelle come back, them tears will be gone. Okay? Yeah, the only thing she overwhelmed with is being dumped in by herself for this long. Okay? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Karma spin the block, baby. What you wish for somebody else will ultimately become for self. What you wish for somebody else will ultimately become for self. And me personally, I don't put no malice into these situations. I speak from my actual opinion. I don't go looking for things to throw things out there on people. Right. What goes around comes around. Dream girl, let them know. Hey, Nikki. Thank you so much. What goes around definitely comes around, right? Now they trying to get, I guess, to pick just as many content creators as they feel is on this side of the fence to be on that side of the fence with the stupid that they got going on, but they be wrong and strong and wrong at the same time. My thing is, you can't tell me my life if I lived it. People out here 50 something years old on the internet still trying to get accepted. That shows me, sis, you don't know who you are because you come to the internet to figure out who you is. Hey, Healing Heart. Dimples. Hey, K Brown. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My thing is, it's kind of insane at this point in time, okay? Because while your homegirl online goddamn crying in line about what it is that she's going through, actually sometimes what you need to heal is to be true with you. And until that girl learns to be honest with herself, she's going to continue to go through the same pain or the pain that she's going through right now will remain. Do you understand? People say at the end of the day, oh, you're not supposed to laugh at nobody else's pain. Okay, it's not laughing at somebody else's pain. It's understanding why they going through the pain that they going through and knowing that they caused that pain on themselves. Okay, now what are they going to do for the next step? Because I don't give a damn what they say about anybody that's on these type of platforms to defend the factors of what they feel from their opinion. This girl is dealing with real life situations. And in the midst of it, her kids is around it. That's who I feel sorry for. Okay. Because I know as a mommy, when I'm not okay, my kids can feel it, baby. And if they're in an environment with someone that's not mentally healthy right now and their spirits is down, then what is the energy that's taking place in that house for them babies? Everybody's worried about the queen bee. The queen bee hive is falling apart, baby. Bitches could get up here and post all type of, how can I say, needless to none shit, because it's not changing anything when it comes down to your friend. It's not what you do to someone else. Exactly. Yourself can be, your biggest enemy. And she is her own enemy. At the end of the day, you can't do evil shit to people and then think because you sit there and throw God name out once or twice that you made things right. First of all, you talk about on that fucking live that you say sorry and you try to just patch things up. No. First of all, you never say sorry. You go and copy and paste somebody else's sorry. That's the fake shit from the beginning. And that goes to show that the apologies don't be sincere. They don't be real. It has to be real. How you expect somebody to treat you real or come at you real when you ain't really being real? You only getting what it is that you're putting out. You think that you could buy people love because it comes with a price. Love is free, baby. But it's the hardest thing to keep. And some people don't even know what love is to be able to give or receive. Hey, rather get better. I'd rather get the chatter. I'd rather get the chatter. Nah, but for real, stop fucking playing with me. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if I live under a lake. I can see that girl drowning. Okay? If I was under a lake and that is where it is that I lived, right? If y'all saying that I have no space to be in somebody else's business, right? Well, I guess the same people that y'all say is down is watching y'all friend come right down with us. Okay, I guess she's coming to pay us a visit. She was wearing a mask and it fell. Hey, Miss Quiet Storm, listen. First of all, her wigs is back to not having no real parts, okay? So stop playing with me. Stop playing with me like you out here doing something better than everybody else. I'm not in competition with nobody but my fucking self. That's the thing about me, okay? Where I come from, certain shit just get you put in certain positions. So I stay out the way because that's my choice, baby. Silence don't always mean pussy. Let's get that as a fact. When you know what you could do to people, it's no need to discuss it. Okay? And everybody come on this internet and they be talking. And that's how you know niggas be bluffing. Because when it comes to something happening, it's only gonna be action. Lights, camera, action. Okay? If there's no action, ain't no need for fucking yapping. So I'm confused what people think that they supposed to be doing to use other people for views. Yeah, I say that bitch name, she gonna come back up here and she gonna respond. No, your name will remain nameless. Your name will remain nameless. But if I say muffling sounding sex worker and everybody know that that's you, stop playing with me. She doesn't have a pure heart at all, and they act like they can't see it. Come on now, a blind person can't hear her lies. And at the end of the day, she's drowning in them, baby. She's definitely drowning in those lies. Okay, she's drowning in those lies. I don't give a damn. Everything that anybody can speak on, far as anybody. Let me say it this way. public record is a thing, right? And a lot of times people spend their time trying to figure out what everybody else got going on when they backyard is so goddamn cluttered. It don't make no sense. But when you got somebody that's not ashamed of the shit that they've been through, because at the end of the day, you got to triumph from some shit. If you ain't come from nothing, you ain't never gonna get to nothing. At the end of the day, hey, Miss Lucinda. Hey, Upper. People be sitting here talking about people kids, people baby fathers, people jobs, people Section 8, people food stamps, people lips, people eyes, people teeth. Is any of that stopping your homegirl from getting her ass beat? If me giving her some of my food stamps is going to give her a better situation, then let me know, okay? Because I'm confused, baby. Even if my skin was see-through, how is that going to stop what she going through? My Section 8, if that was my grade, how she going to stop getting them nah. How you bringing my situation or anybody's situation to the forefront is changing the situation that's at hand. And that is your friend. Y'all want to sit there and protect the person that is basically hurting the same person that y'all so fanned out for, right? But y'all got so much time to put Robert's meat in y'all mouth. I've never seen so many people with one man's meat in their mouth for clout that it makes no sense. And at this point in time, it ain't even a sex thing. It's women and men just meeting it up. Just meeting it up. What? Yeah. Indeed. I got love for you. But if you're not going to be a part of situations, stop going up on people's platform defending something you no longer choose to speak on, because it's starting to make you look a certain type of way, because these people are starting to play you like a punching bag, baby. I'm going to be honest, okay? They're trying to put you in the corner to have you saying certain things that don't seem kind of, you know what I mean, right? So people, places, and things you have to learn to avoid, right? I could go in the comments, be in the bushes, and have all the feelings in the world. But if I go on somebody's platform, I'm standing on how I feel. That's all, and that's it. It's not going nothing past it. Okay, you can say what you say. I feel how I feel. I don't care how you flip it, try to twist it, change the narrative in it. No, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Niggas is some bitch ass niggas and they be doing bitch ass shit. Stand on it. That's it. That's it. I don't like that. Hell no, Wesley Snipes is not her friend. She trying to be a fucking lint licker. Okay? In the army of love. In the army. Stop playing with me. Just because at the end of the day, some people sit here and don't choose to entertain, don't mean that they can't be entertaining, baby. I'm the colorfulest thing on this YouTube screen. I come through and I make my voice heard. That's why y'all bitches is watching me talking about My Little Pony. That was something that was real big. You act like you hurting my feelings. That's right. Say my name when you are right. When no one is around you, baby, I love you. Say my name. What? Fucking lint liquor. She mad at everybody because the barbershop fucked her hairline up. So now you want to run through YouTube. Just what are you doing? Say you had your coffee this morning. Yeah, it's right. I did, because they got me aggravating because they make it seem like you got to come from a certain place to be able to go through certain things. And if that is the case for me, explain why your friend is going through so much. If it got to do with how you look and where you come from and where you at, then show me some facts, okay? Other than that, I'm just going to say it's a lot of meat mopping going the fuck on because people ain't got nothing else to do. And me personally, her getting her ass beat by old Johnny Boy, that part is true. But yet oh my bad, they going to therapy this week. That ain't stop her ass from crying alone. That ain't stop her from crying alone at all. At all. That's what I'm saying, but I don't like the way they was treating you, him. At the end of the day, I almost came through the screen. Because why is y'all trying to double jump on him like that? At the end of the day, you can't force another person to feel how you feel. And to collectively jump on a person about how they feel, I don't think that that was cool. So I really think that at some point in time, they tried to take advantage of you. So I'm going to speak on what it is that I feel. And that is what I feel. They played, they really played. They really played. They really tried to play. They heard DM say this week, listen, I'm going to be over here and this, that, and the third. And it seemed like since a person said that they going to be over here, you understand? It seems like, right. Right, JB, gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble. All the gobbling going on. All the gobble going on. I don't like that. People got something to say about everything except for the shit that they supposed to be actually talking about. Y'all making y'all content off of us, and we ain't the ones that's losing. We not the ones that's losing. We not heartbroken. We ain't gonna have to raise none of them kids on our own. No, 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 no. Upper, the thing for me, right? Let me ask you something, Upper, right? Right? Because I really want to know how you feel about this, right? Anything, right, that took place within Robert and Brianna's relationship, that would be considered the past, right? So if people got into this situation to speak on activities that was of either DV or trying to see a situation for what was right and what was wrong, right? And now they see a situation that speaks exactly what the person say that they was going through, right? Wouldn't that be the content for you? I'm confused, right? Because if you saying that Robert and Brianna relationship is over, so I don't know why people are still talking about it, is because it was a DV narrative that was surrounding it, right? So now this person is no longer in a relationship with Robert, they're in a relationship with John now. And there's not DV speculations going on around it. It's actually DV happening within it. So why is that part not being communicated? Am I wrong for feeling the way that I feel, Upper? Because if we're gonna speak, ain't that content, baby? Most people come into a situation because they have interest on a story or a person, right? And if a person came to the internet and said that they was going through something, right? And you see that person still going through something, right? Ain't that the part that we would be talking about? The domestic violence? That would be what a person is going through, right? Exactly. At this point, it's no longer about domestic violence. It's about money and what team is going to win. I swear, I said the money grab of it all. The money grab of it all, because me personally, if you could clearly see somebody going through something and you said that that's what you came into this situation for, because you didn't want to see a young girl being treated a certain type of way, even down to the factors of other content creators, baby. So you're going to get online every day and talk about the content creators in the X, but yet you going to leave her within the mess. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Okay. Hey, Lisa. I don't get that. I don't get that. Everybody see Amora over there lying and getting paid for it. So I guess that's what they came to engage for, because everybody other all these platforms that's popping up out the blue, I mean, it's old news at this point. And then they coming on the line to still try to destroy Robert. That's what's confusing to me. If y'all saying that this man is no motion, right? And he got nothing going on, and he's broke, and he's this and he's that, then why y'all still keeping his name in y'all mouth? If it was about domestic violence, they will, right. They would. But Bree told the limp liquor to mind her motherfucking business. And that was the only thing that she chose to listen to. Because remember, she dealt with that 2-month heartbreak. Remember when she said that she didn't come online for 2 months and talk about the truth? It was because she was heartbroken, boo. She could not believe that Bree told her to mind her MF business in front of everybody, baby. So she had to go and heal from that. But now in the process of her healing, she makes sure that she don't step on no, you understand, she walking on eggshells. She don't want to say nothing that's going to get her cut back off, because she see that in this situation, Jarnell has higher leverage. Okay. So if you talk about that, then right. So of course, no, she's gonna talk about everything else. Everything else. Hit that like button for me. If I don't say anything, I'm scared. If I do, I'm being played with. You can't please nobody, but I'm good. It ain't about pleasing her. You ain't got to please a motherfucking soul. That's the thing. That's the thing, D-Han. You ain't got to please nobody but your motherfucking self at the end of the day. I ain't trying to be a people pleaser. Being a people pleaser get you caught the fuck up. Period. You please, and it's what appeases you. You came up here because you had an opinion. You spoke in this situation because you felt you had a word. Fuck who don't be pleased by the words you have to speak. That's something they would have to deal with, baby. That would sure not be on me. I'm not running around here trying to appease nobody. Yeah. Not only is a person a full-blown B, he's a full-blown meat sucker, if you ask me. Because I don't know how a man wanted so much attention from another man. And I'm going to say that, and I'm going to stand on it. Okay? Because you was windmilling up here for this same dude, because you said that you felt that you was in the same situation at one point. So it was relatable. So once people felt like they didn't get the accolades that they were, so what accolades was they supposed to get? That's the part that's so confusing. A person didn't ask nobody to come and speak on shit. It was your choice. So other than a fucking thank you, what was people supposed to get? It's confusing. You speaking on something that a person did not choose to speak on, that they was going through. Is their situation. And they didn't choose to speak on it about for themselves, which means a lot of people felt like they chose to defend Robert because he was being drugged by so many women. He was not speaking up. So now a person that was not speaking up for themselves is supposed to ultimately come and speak up for you. Excuse me. Excuse me. And they gonna come back 2 months later and apologize for covering up. Ain't no apology for that. Ain't no apology for that. She can never give an apology for the action that she played. Don't let them fucking disrespect you. I don't give a fuck what they got to say about me. Do something. And playing a punk ass move by posting people shit online, calling the peoples or whoever else, that's some pussy shit, because see, you ain't did it yourself. Anytime you reach out to a third party to do something that you wish you could do, like give somebody some pain, and you can't, and you got to call out for the authorities to be able to cause some type of uncomfortability in people's house, you still a pussy. Now you just a bigger pussy at the end of the day, because being that you couldn't do something yourself, you tried to do some weak ass shit, and weak shit is just going to always be weak shit, and weak shit come from weak ass people, and that's why the moves is being made that's being made. Why would they have to call the food stamp office on Toya and CPS on whoever people? Excuse me. I'm gonna get up here and still say you bitches this pussy. Period. That name, the little truth, is in the whole YouTube streets. Listen, at the end, Dream Girl, if you listen to everything I said, I stood on what I felt. But it was the stuttering that you was doing and the confusion in which they was trying to create. Because my whole thing is, listen, I ain't here for none of that. I ain't on the stand for none of you bitches. This ain't fucking court. Y'all see what played out. It is what it is. Your friend is a fucking liar and she stay crying fucking wolf. Why the fuck is we talking about anything that got to do with anything that's not taking place right now? Right now, we still see your friend going through shit right now. And she's no longer with this person. I don't give a fuck. These people had a relationship for 6 years. Okay. People break up because there's a disagreement. So obviously they disagree. Shit, at some point in time when I broke up with my old piece years ago, yeah, we used to throw shots back. I mean, it happens. But that don't mean I want to be with a fucking person, but that do mean that I'm fucking tired. And at some point in time, I'm going to defend myself. People keep poking and poking the bear. At some point in time, I'm going to growl. Right. That's the thing. Stop trying to please. You ain't got to please nobody. Nobody. Even if you get up here and nobody like what you say. So what? So what? Stay away from them people. Nah, ain't nobody coming for you. The only people that could come for you is the people that you allow. I wish I would. I wish I might ever. You know how many times my name been said and called in these streets? And the best way to bother people is to stay unbothered, baby. I don't care how you feel about me. That's something you got to deal with. I don't care how you feel about what I say. That's something that you got to deal with. But I'm renting space in your head for free when I don't give a fuck, baby. I'm still gonna come up here and do my 1 2 1 2 and dip off the scene and let all y'all still chit chat about who? About me and stay in y'all feelings. Did anything these people do or anything these people said stop anything that we've been saying? At this point in time, when I go quiet, it's my choice because some shit just be corny and don't deserve a voice. I'm not going to put my voice to everything, only the things that I feel should be spoke on, baby. At the end of the day, I love D him, and I don't like the way he was treated up there. I swear to God, when I watched that playback, I wanted to be like D-Ham little sister or some shit and just get up on the platform, start uppercutting people. Fuck you, fuck you. Oh yeah, my bad. Fuck you too. It is what it is. I'm not getting up here. We are not in no court. Listen, you don't have me on no stand. You don't got no right to question me about shit. If we having a conversation, my bad. You giving your views and I'm giving mine. But I'm not nobody's kid where you think that you're going to be sitting down questioning. Excuse me. Excuse me. You could get two places. The fuck away from me and the fuck about my face. Some people just need to be, how can I say, accepted. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Ain't that much being accepted in the goddamn world? Ain't that much needing to be accepted in the goddamn world? I am my crowd. At the end of the day now, what other crowd I choose to insert myself in, that's only an extra. But I'm still going to be that man standing, period. Even if I ain't got nobody standing with me. When I first came and started talking about the story, even if there was other people talking about the story already, I didn't know of it until I started intertwining into other groups that I seen was speaking of it too. But before then, I came as me. When you see me, you see Tay, baby. I don't give a damn how nobody feel. Jaffe wasn't being fair. If you refuse to speak against the truth, he dropped. Yes, I peeped that up there for 1 hour. Yeah. First of all, did you peep when he told Nate, hey, Nate, Post my cash app on your page so I can get some of that money you getting. And she gonna say, no, you ain't that good. You ain't that good of a blogger yet. What? The disrespect of it all. Hey, Stage. How you doing this blissful morning? Them people are sick. I can't watch them for the long. Listen, I'm a blogger. I'm a content creator, okay? I go where the work is at, okay, baby? I will sit in them goddamn bushes and listen to the bullshit that they spitting. At the end of the day, I need to know what it is that I am disagreeing with. I'm not just going to come out here like they are and assume and allege it. No, if I'm saying something, I need it to be natural facts. Amara put that picture out on Robert. That's facts. That's facts. Brianna getting her head knocked in between the washing machine and the dryer by her new piece. That's facts. Out of all the things that a person done did, they still ended up by themselves. That's facts. We still gonna talk about what the hell we choose to talk about. That's facts. Make sure y'all hit the like button for your girl. Send me a super chat, super sticker, super thanks. Tay got her coffee this morning. Shit is great because I'm confused. Yeah, My Little Pony. My Little Pony what? My Little Pony what? 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 Hello? I am here. What is the problem? What is the problem? I am not the one that is mistreating you, friend. Why don't y'all have all of this heat for him? I've been singing Cry Me a River. Right, Talia, like at the end of the day. Cry Me a River. Joffrey wasn't being, he was not. He's not gonna be fear up because he know that you was gonna come up there and rip his ass to shreds because you got real shit that should be said. You not coming up there trying to be a people pleaser or no. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Okay, so now that the situation that happened yesterday and Brianna done came online crying once again. Now, we wrong for the factors of displaying the factors of the crying. No, ain't that public record? That's public record, right? It was put on the public internet, right? She came up here crying because she wanted us to see her emotional, right? No, it wasn't for us. It was for the person that was not there. Have y'all not caught on yet? You need to really in the live, not only towards Robert, but towards him. Yeah, he was used as a tactic. They tried to really split him. At the end of the day, they want to bring up the factors of his daughter. How you asking DM any questions about that man's daughter? He don't fucking know. Other than the shit that's on the internet, how would he know the answers to that? We're not like everybody else going paying people to find out information, hiring private investigators and shit. Whatever is not on the internet, I guess we won't get. But if you want to ask my true opinion, right? If they know everything, how they know that picture was gonna hit the internet before it did? And I'm talking about the factors of the one with him and his kid and his grandkid. See, you gotta shut people up with the truth. And if I see something has been a repeat situation, I'm going to change it, right? If you notice that if no other situation is kept private, that one is. You don't need to know when I speak to my kid, meet with my kid, or support anything that has to do with my kid. If my kid is making a decision to stay where she at, then that is her choice. But far as me putting anything about her on the internet, I'll never give y'all bitches that voice. If I see y'all collectively rip me to shreds when I post Mosky, but the thing is, Mosky is younger than the Sharia is. The things that y'all grown ass women be writing in that young girl comments be crazy, 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 crazy. And she don't need that. She really don't need that. She learning her way. We all had to learn, baby. At the end of the day, you can't say how somebody should handle a situation when it's not your situation to handle. And that's where this situation went wrong. Everybody, Robert should have did this. Robert should have did that. Robert should have handled this way. Robert should have handled that way. What about the shit that was put into a situation that wasn't able to be handled because it was handling him? He was dealing with a whole lot of other shit that was behind the situation. A person tried to go on Jaffe's live and create the narrative. Oh, if Brianna was abused, then that mean that if Robert was abused, that mean that Brianna was no, the fuck, that does not mean that. That does not mean that. And you mean to tell me out of 6 years, the famous kick is the only thing that everybody seemed to be talking about when it could have been a defense mechanism? I don't give a fuck if I'm 230 something pounds or not, and a person is 130 something pounds. If you kicking me, that shit hurt. Okay, and being that I'm bigger, you would have to be using a certain type of force for me to feel it, right? So now me putting my foot out and blocking your fucking foot, defending myself, now I'm the fucking villain. How many kicks did it take before I put my foot out to stop your fucking kicks? How many hits did I take before I decided to dismiss myself from the situation? Oh, she just knocked his hat off. That is abuse. Anytime you use something as a form as control to another person, that is abuse. That is physical. You physically knocked that man's hat off. Now, if he physically walked over and knocked her fucking wig off, that wouldn't be abuse. That's not abuse. Y'all would have said that he was wrong, right? That's a hat. A wig is considered as a hat. It just got here. So had he just knocked her wig off, would that be considered as abuse? Or would he still just be knocking her hat off too? Because how many times can you deal with that from a person? And obviously you can't say anything about anything when you're constantly jumping up in a man's face, acting like you want to fight. And if it wasn't for the factors of him having some type of restraint, then it could have been worse. You see what she got right now? Whatever she deal, he deal back 10 times. You hit me, I'm hitting you. Whatever you do to me, I'm doing to you. But they okay with that. Bruh, how you put your on your right? How you put your foot on your husband and they trying to make it right? Like, get up out of here with that. They wear the same. Wait up. He said that motherfucker was about a size 12 or 13. Yeah. Nigga, you kicking me with that fucking army boot. The hell? Exactly. You kicking me with them big ass feet. And at the end of the day, them shit hurt, baby. So yes, it's equal opportunity. I totally agree. That's like being kicked by a nigga. That's like being kicked by a nigga. But I'm still confused. You could throw juice on people and mind you. If you saying that, oh, all of this took place within the 6 years, all of the footage that came to the internet that took place over the 6 years showed her being aggressive, not manipulated. I'm sorry. If we get into an argument and you push me to the point that I wind up calling you a pack of bitches, a whole pack of bitches, then the whole pack of bitches you will be. But you're not gonna be up in my face calling me all type of fucking pussies, trying to demasculate me as a man. And as soon as I speak to defend myself, now I'm wrong? Hell no. Take that shit on. And you lucky that I got some type of composure within myself, because had I been one of these other niggas that really don't care, you really would have been finished, sis. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Rebecca. Amara want to come up and try to deflect. I guess that's what they call damage control. I'm bent on upper. Yes, same size is fear. Yes, humble. She took me out. Y'all know her feet are lethal. Yes, she got to register them shits. She need to. The way people register their weapon and register they goddamn hands, she need to register her feet. She should have tripped Jarnell when he was leaving. It would have been a possibility to get him to stay. Yeah, we ain't turning on you, DM. I just don't like the way the fuck they treat you, to be honest. So my thing is, stay the fuck away from them, because they not trying to create a good narrative when it comes to your name. That's it. Period. That's it. That's it. They trying to use your name to be able to say, well, D-Ham said, and D-Ham said, and no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. D-Ham ain't on nobody's stand. Leave D-Ham the fuck alone. How about that? Shit, my husband probably fold me up like a pretzel trying to hitting on him. Right. Real people know real shit. And people know what it is that they get. She knew that she was with a man that wasn't into hitting because she took advantage of it. If she was with the person that she was actually being abused by, okay, she would have had a whole lot of restraint in the shit that she was doing. Okay, she wouldn't have been so quick to be jumping in that man's face. Slap his hat off. She would have been using that time to get the fuck up out of Dodge if she really been in a situation like some women have. Please. He wouldn't let me up there the first night because he knew I was going in on it. Yeah. That's right, Miss Lasonda. Then people want to sit there and try to talk about people's past. No, we talking about the present. You could talk about my past. I don't give a fuck. The past is behind me. But let's talk about what's going on right in front of me and you. How about that? How about that? Yes. Never D him, and I agree. Stay away from. Oh, they don't have no respect for you, bro, at all. And that conversation definitely showed that. What they tried to use you as was a tool, basically being that they feel like you're somebody from this side or whatever side they choose to call it, side, whatever. Being that they feel that you're a Robert supporter, if they could get you to say certain shit, then they could use your name to say that you said it. Miss Lisa, that's exactly what yes, disrespectful. Very disrespectful. She was very disrespectful. They was really trying to belittle a person, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And me, as you can see, I came here for Robert defense when I seen that he was being mistreated. So it's just within me that if I see somebody being, and I didn't really like the way that the way Dehan was being treated on that goddamn thing. You don't got to be a people pleaser for no fucking body. Fuck them bitches. Fuck Amara. Fuck Jaffe. Fuck the muffling sounding sex worker. Fuck them all at the end of the day. What do their opinion have to do with anything? You got your own. You didn't take this attitude with them on that panel. We are trying to help you. Well, I don't even know because I don't even see. I guess I got to find DM comment in here to be able to respond to it because it's a lot. I don't see. Right. I'm a surviving DV. Right. At the end of the day, if a person was next, Brianna gonna say Jonelle sick, the Frenchie. Yes, that's the next thing that she gonna say. And the bad part I know is breaking her heart because she see Pretty Bree growing and everything, doing the things that she doing. Meanwhile, you want it, you got it. You understand? Ain't this what you fought for? Because Pretty Bree did not take that man seriously. And you definitely did. And now look at the outcome of all of it. I don't give a damn how many platforms. I guess they feel like if they say it'd be 51 content creators over here. So I guess she done started taking a raffle to get 51 content creators over there. But they all stupid. They all stupid. And they are. And they are. Pretty Bree is elevating. Yes. 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 And mind you, her name is Pretty Bree. And he picked Brianna Battle. And been battling ever since. Then your friend Jaffe allowed Nate to disrespect you. She said you was a liar and talked about you being divorced and was allowed to do. Yes. Yes, Upper. That was the part that burnt me. Now you see why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because when D-Him came up on the panel, Jaffe was on some, hey, bro, what's good, so and so and so. But it wasn't really no bro going on up there, because once Amora came on, it seemed like it was just ass kissing. Like, why do everybody be feeling so graced to be in that lady's space? Who the fuck is she? I'm confused, baby. At the end of the day, she did something that everybody can do. Made a different move from Facebook to YouTube. She just took her lies from one place to another. And instead of people, because Mark was blocking the lies over there, right? He was striking a person page and this, that, and the third. So once a person felt like they could get on YouTube and lie without consequence, it was lit. It was lit. And that's what she been doing ever since. But when you do things of malice, it has no real good in the outcome. So you can feel like you being rewarded with all of this monetary gain as of right now, but what is it going to do for you in the long run? It ain't gonna change your spirit. It ain't gonna change your heart. Your inside still gonna be dark, and a lot of people still going to be feeling empty, because other than the internet, they don't have no life at all. Good morning, Archangel. Bree always shows her mindset like telling our age to do something. That's what I was saying. You in the man face talking about do something, do something. Any person that I know that has been previously hit and know what that power feel like, they not gonna ask for it again. So if you've been in a situation where you don't got your head knocked in between the washing machine and the dryer, I would doubt that you would be in a person's space going, do something, do something. We sure ain't hear no live come out with her telling Jarnell to do something, because she know his ass would have did it. You only threaten a person to do something that you know that they're not going to do. So you're not afraid of it happening, because you know it's not going to be the outcome. Now, had you said that in your new situation, yeah, I stayed to the end with DM. He be speaking the for real, for real. Yeah, it's 59. Oh, it's 59 this week, JB. It's 59 this week, JB. Next month, by Monday, they're gonna say it's 72. Just sad as hell. What about them kids? Haven't seen or heard anything about her boys at all. Well, she used Josh to help her open up the diapers that she had everybody send her off the internet or whatever, all the internet aunties or whatever. So yeah, we seen Josh on the camera within that form. But imagine them kids being in the house with all of this mental distress that is taking place. Because you ever go around somebody and the energy is not good and the room just feels heavy, like it's just a heavy presence. Nobody don't want to do too much. Nobody don't want to move too much. Nobody not trying to, because they don't want to irritate something that's already irritated. Okay. And we see how a person can respond under irritation, right? So if them kids is in that house and that's what they dealing with, just like Queen Steph said, that's who the fuck I feel sorry for. Instead of trying to pour into your man, pour into your goddamn kids. Maybe you'll have about a better outcome with it. You keep saying you pouring into men, but yet you still keep ending up left and brokenhearted. Obviously, that's not working for you. So why do you keep repeating the same process? Why are you not pouring into the things that come from you, that can be a foundation of you, that you are creating for y'all as a whole? How you pouring into these dudes is going to do anything for yous. It's setting them up. You did things for Jarnell that put him in a position that he's in right now to be able to tell everybody to kiss his ass. And he do it well. He do it very well. Constructive criticism and learn from it, because they set him up. I stand on that. Yes, I stand on that. And I do feel like Joffrey let crooked headline over there disrespect D-Ham to the fullest. But I also feel like D-Ham should stay the fuck off of their platforms as well. Because if you saying that you no longer windmilling and it's not your marriage because you do have your own, people is speaking on your marriage as disrespect. So my thing is, if you're not into that, then just leave it. Just leave it. We came, we saw, we conquered. That's an option. Because otherwise, people wouldn't be in their feelings the way they feel, and they wouldn't have your name in your mouth, their name in, you know, your name in their mouth, basically. But they feel like they can kind of coerce you or get you to say things that's not true, even though you stand your ground. I feel you, but they kind of make you come off as a yes man, and that's not cool. He ain't no real friend. He is not no real friend. Where they do that at? I'm not gonna call somebody my bro and then allow somebody to come up on my platform and then totally disrespect them. It don't go like that. If it ain't gonna be an equal field, then I'm up out of here. Period. And he let Amara shine on that platform like they was trying to little boy you on some shit. And even when this motherfucker act like he was on some kind of in agreement, he found something to deflect it. Period. Period. Like, well, maybe if it this was this. No, it ain't no maybe if this was this. It is what it is. And it definitely was what it was. Why is people trying to play with us? But if I'm gonna go on somebody's platform, I'm gonna say and stick on how it is that I truly feel. I don't care how the hell you try to change the narrative, especially if I know I seen and heard something with my own two eyes and two ears. Y'all know Tay be hearing with her eyes sometime and seeing with her ears. But it be all right. How do anybody listen to that dark narcissist? For real. For real. Then they got everything to say about somebody on this side other than state the facts. Where's them receipts at? The same way you made up that goddamn picture on Robbie, go make up something that you got to do within the time that is true. Like the receipts that your homegirl is lying about, boo. If y'all saying that she was treated a certain way for 6 years, where's the evidence? All of this is word say, but we got proof over here, baby. DM, stay true to you, period. Period. That's what I'm saying, Miss Lisa. Stay true to you. It don't matter how people feel. Fuck them people. Fuck them people. Period. Exactly. Shaking my head. They uncomfortable. She chasing after me. Yes. And then people gonna say we all been stupid before, man. Before we all been through something before. People have been through something before. But everybody don't go through things the same. Okay. And the way that people came up here and was protecting this woman was for the factors of thinking that she was going through something. And now that people see that she's not going through anything other than what her ass is causing, she's not going to get the same reaction. It's like people basically being onto you. Y'all already know it was a setup. Jaffe not man enough to handle DM alone. So he had to listen. Listen. I think I done said them people made name too many times on my platform this morning already. But the way that they actually, how can I say, carried themselves was on some corny shit, and I don't respect it. I really, but D him, let me ask you this, D him. Let me ask you this, bitch. You can't what? What you want? What you want? Say what you got to say. And I wish the fuck I would ever call her Miss anything. What? Her name is fucking Nate. Her name is fucking Hairline. Her name is anything that you can come up with other than her motherfucking name because she don't act humane. A friend will not line you up, right? At all. That part. Unfortunately, she don't care about those innocent children. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part. Why you not, man? You could be doing mommy and me videos. I say this all the time. Nigga, content is content. I mean, I ain't even put my morning content up as of yet, just being honest. But if anybody knows Tay in the morning, I be with the kiddies, baby. Okay. I happily get up with my kids in the morning and make them breakfast and walk them to the bus stop and possibly make they sandwiches for lunch if they not going to get bought lunch as far as a bacon, egg, and cheese or something from the store. You know, we live in the city. But outside of that, I enjoy those morning moments. I don't just send my little babies on out by themselves. I want to know how my kids felt before they left the house. how they looked before they left the house. What was on there, and you in the house with yours all day. Our H needs to, yeah, court. No, she's not worried about their child, so he can get full custody. Listen, if you realize, even though RH could do a lot of things, he's not set up like they are. So a lot of times people over here get mad at him, like, why he ain't just doing this or why he not just doing that? Because you got to remember, he's having a heart for everybody in the situation that don't have a heart at all. Because a lot of the adults in the situation don't care how the effect comes when it comes to the kid. At the end of the day, I would never want to be the person that snatches my child away within a situation, okay? Because either way, it's going to be traumatic. Now, if a decision is made where it's in the best of the courts, that I should have full custody of the kid, then so be it. But I'm not going to just do it because I can. No, we could keep 50-50. She needs 50% of her mother, and she does need 50% of her fucking father. Now, at any point in time when the mother start going 39, 30%, then he got something to start to look into. But right now, she better be careful, because her coming online and letting people know that she's mentally declining and she is responsible for them kids is going to start to push a whole different narrative. And when you got people out here calling CPS on people and food stamp offices, baby, you better be careful, because when those same circumstances start to reroute and come back to you, you ain't gonna like it, boo. Boy, it's got to be fucked up. You are crying. And your baby daddy on live and unbought. Yes. Yes. He's sitting there playing with the dog you bought while you sitting online looking like a dog in crime. What a bitch. No, but for real, if you don't stand for nothing, you're gonna fall for anything. Alexis throwing that word, but always right. Miss Simple, stay away from over there. All y'all need to not watching it. She's the proven liar. Period. 300 people watch. 100. Let them get them likes up. Yeah, even the people in the bushes, if you did like, I would never know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. It's not like your name gonna be next to it. But yes, let them know that Tay says she don't give a fuck. My Little Pony, wherever you choose to call me, definitely say y'all need to get y'all shit together, because it's looking real wacky out here. It look like y'all scrambling and scraping just for Nathan. At the end of the day, it's not hard to get online and just say a whole bunch of fraudulent shit. And that's basically what's happening, because there's no truth in it. That's why Jaffe, he ain't get, yeah, that music ain't going nowhere. He had to come back and get some of that Robert money. He said, fuck it. At least I'll put my music on before I go to talk about Robert. So at least they'll still get a chance to listen to it. Because other than that, ain't nobody checking for that shit. How you gotta use the next man to promote your music? How you get more money talking about another man than you do off of being independent? You're independently failing. You're independently failing, sir. That's right. You're independently failing, sir. Ooh. Good morning. Good morning, Dolly. Miss Nana, that video was a money grab yesterday. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, that's why she said in the video, any support that y'all gonna send to me, send to Jaffe. I know that goddamn game chair stink like a motherfucker. I know that game chair stink, and I know it's hot. I know it's hot. Hey, sister. Jaffe not friend. No, Jaffe not D-Ham friend. Jaffe the friend of the goddamn money friend. Okay? That's who he a friend of. That's why he trying to get close to Amara, because he feel like anything that's close to her is going to get some type of financial gain, right? And when people are pocket watchers, because see, people will keep their eyes on your paper because they feel like your paper is better than the paper that they are getting. So they will try to figure out how they could get next to your paper to start to make your paper become their paper, so their paper could start to reflect what your paper is, right? But that don't mean that all money is good money. And some people is willing to do not so good shit for some money. And that would be the only reason why people would try to get close to Nate, so they could feel like they could get the same type of assets that she gets. But at the end of the day, that don't mean it's gonna work out the same way. All money, not good money. That's the first time I heard that one. No, I can't unsee it. I'm dead. Put toothpaste on your toothbrush. It's content. Yo, I'm dead. For real. You ain't lying. Getting up in the morning with the kids, getting ready. That's content. She wants to be treated like a woman, but act like a man. She don't even know what it is to be treated like a woman. I'm just being honest, because she was out here being a fast tail from a young girl. Okay. So she thinks that what makes you a woman is being underneath a man. You see how that's working for her? She don't think being a woman consists of the mothering. It consists of making yourself, or becoming a mother. But after the babies is out, that's it. These babies is a clout run. Definitely a clout run. Anyway, when Jaffe go live, he called DM up on his panel. Listen, just because he know that nobody else from this side is gonna go up there and he gonna be able to say the things that he say. So because that DM have a certain respect for certain people, they try to use that against that man to make him come off as a yes man, because he do have respect for people in a certain type of way. I have seen you up early with your children, if I remember. Yes, 5 a.m. Taby on the move. Groove. Sure do. They stay mad at LaTruth. Yeah, because they meat gobblers. Meat gobblers is going to gobble meat. They say that LaTruth got a strength, but I guess he got enough for everybody to fit and get a mouthful too. Because they be getting a mouthful. Because I'm confused. They act like they was summoning me. Yeah, My Little Pony got her own shit going on and this, that, and the third or whatever. Okay, but why your friend crying? I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying about nothing that I've been through, nothing that I went through, because that's considered as a past, boo. But why is she crying? Y'all can stop everything but that. I'm confused. Latte, you always with your beautiful children. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Hello, Latte. Hey, Miss Loretta. I'm checking these comments because they be coming in, y'all. Karma is kicking Brianna's ass right now. Sure is. Sure is. And the same way people got to witness her tear a person down is the same way people is getting to witness her ass get toe down. Toe down. Toe down to the flow down. Yeah, she should keep those. Yes. Now my thing is, okay, if we gonna be real, we gonna be real, because we all have our moments, right? We all have not so good days, right? We're not gonna sit here and make it seem like every day is just a great day for everybody. We all have our days where it's not as good as other days can be, where you have one of those moments where shit, you might be really trying to figure some things out. That's a normal thing. That's something that people go through. That's called figuring shit out, right? But when you consistently putting things within your path to make things, or make that your outcome, that's something different. Okay, because the things that you're getting and the things that you're dealing with, you're causing them on yourself. Now, you know how sometimes people say, well, shit, life happens, right? If it's happening through the process of life, you cannot control that. All you can do is deal with it. But if you are the person that is the reason that you are going through the shit that you going through, at some point in time, you have to definitely blame you. And it ain't gonna, how the fuck they gonna say we just want Robert to leave her alone so she could heal? What do you mean? You want him to let her basically get her black eyes in peace? You want us to let her get her black eyes in peace. Why is everybody worried about what she going on? Because she getting ass beat and mistreated. Ain't that how we all got here? So we only gonna go halfway? Oh, okay. Yeah, she should keep. Yes, she definitely should. If she not putting it out there, or she's not putting it out there for other women to be able to relate. Of course, they dumbass gonna be able to relate because they just as stupid and fucking naive as she is. Right, and they know that it's how can I say, a cry for her man to get back. That's why the first thing that they gonna say is we've been stupid for a man. I don't think that was a good thing to come back and say, as far as your friend crying. Because we already was thinking the fact is that's what your stupid ass get for the fact is of loving this simp. Because he's a simp. He's a simp. And then the thing about me and other people, I thought Joffy was a truck driver. Why is he ain't never on the road? Shit, I know that motherfucking cabinet be a tight fucking space if that's the case. Shit. I ain't gonna even start my shit this morning. At this point, I don't put shit past Bree Lion ass. You can't. What happened to, hey, baby, your mommy loves you. How you doing this morning, beautiful? I tried to call you, right? But I guess you was still sleeping. And then I was thinking, if she ain't got to go to work this morning, she ain't up at 6 a.m. like me. But mommy loves you, Nay. You're beautiful. See, there go one of my babies right there. They they said I got 10 kids and 15 baby fathers. This is one of the 10. This is one of the 10 out of the 15. Everybody say good morning, Nay. Like I tell you, always bring that heat. When I try to bring the purest of me because sometimes you can't just put yourself out there or something. Nah, because if it was me, no, you have to speak logically, especially if you're speaking on other people's situation. A lot of times you can say what you would do, but to actually say what you would do, not being the person in those shoes, is not fully true. Because I don't know what I would have done being within some of the situations that this man had to deal with. Let's talk about the fact is that they not even remembering the fact that when the police came to the situation, this man clearly said, just so they did, excuse me, just so they did not arrest this woman and she was able to stay with the kids, he left to go to a hotel. So that means he was not the aggressor in the situation because for one, they let him leave and go to a hotel and let her stay there with the kids. So that way there wouldn't be no more, friction. But if Robert was a no good ass nigga, like people say, why he ain't stay in the house with the babies and let her ass spend the night in jail, baby? Why did he still remove himself from the situation to let her keep some type of comfort, even though she was acting how she was acting in the moment? See, somebody always got to think about the kids because she ain't thinking about the kids. She thinking about the false narrative and the guilt trips. Yes, Sharon, why they ain't concerned about the other kids. They talking about the fact, yes, meat gobblers, baby. They talking about the fact is that, oh, that. I don't never hear them speak no life into them fucking kids. Never, 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 never. It's like the kids don't even exist no more. Like being that they father is not the topic of choice right now, then they not in any importance. Being that Mosky is Robert and the twins is supposed to be gobble meter, right? Because he's a meat gobbler too. Because you running around watching your ex lives for what? For what? Why are you watching Robert for? You want to learn how to be free? You want to see how he got free? You doing a good job at it. Yeah, that's right. Let them know. Hit that like button. When she said the twins was helping her to choose herself, I was like, damn, the other kids don't mean shit. I felt that, humble. I felt that. I felt that so deep in my soul because if I was a person child and I was sitting around and I heard them say that, my heart would have been broke. Like, damn, mommy, I ain't mean shit. I didn't mean enough for you to want to choose. Damn. Well, what that's because when you have babies to keep men, and then you no longer want the men, you no longer want the babies, right? And being that she know that she can no longer have the first baby father is no longer an option because he's now married with other kids, and it's not coexistence of the kids with her kids because there's no relationship because she caused it because she chose to keep those kids possibly away for 6 years while she put them into a situation with another man, right? So now that she's no longer having her focus on trying to be with him, those kids are no longer important. She still got feelings towards Robert, regardless to whether it like or hate. Either one, he's still written space, right? So Mosky is part of the situation. And now these twins is part of a situation just because she wants to be with that person. That's bad. That's bad. Them kids, just like Queen Hustle said yesterday, just like Seth said yesterday in her live, pour into your fucking babies. We don't see you going off crying on live of you trying to figure out what you're going to do with the kids and how am I going. No. Every time somebody see this woman online crying, it's over a man. The old man, the new man, the mans that we didn't know about because it's been a lot of men. Okay? But things is if you can give energy on your own platform, why can't you give it on? Yes. Have that. That's the same. Have that same energy. Have that same energy. People don't be having the same energy. Okay. People don't be having the same energy. And if you notice, if you see, as long as I've been here, I'm just being honest. I've been in people chat and I've seen the factors of, oh, they dropped the link. Niggas don't have the blessings of my presence. I will never hop on any one of their fucking platforms. Not at all. Because they don't stand for what I stand for. So I will never involve myself with people that's of like that. I'll say what I'll say, and then I guess you can contest it, baby. But as far as me putting myself in a space with that, never. Did y'all hear Mara say that she have yeah, at YouTube? That's how many of the content creators' pages be getting demonetized. Period. Because she damn sure told Joffy when he told her when she was like, "All right, I'm gonna play the content." Okay, but I think it got music. So in case they strike your channel, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got a manager. So if they do strike your channel, I could get it unstriked. That's still some punk weak bitch shit. Getting people channel demonetized is some weak shit. It's weak. It's weak bitch shit. It's weak bitch shit, just like calling the authorities, calling the food stamp office, calling the CPS, and call. You are a weak bitch, and weak bitches do weak bitch shit. Okay? If I'm gonna do something to somebody, I want them to know I did it. Okay? You getting a person page demonetized, you ain't do that. YouTube did. YouTube did. You didn't make a person shut up because it's still motherfuckers coming up here that's not monetized, still demonetized, still saying the same shit. So what was the point of it? People try to cause hardship in people's situations to try to get their point across. And I'ma still come up here and say, bitch, you whack. You whack. You whack. And it do be whack. I would be sick if I bought a ninja 30K pendant and he kicked right. And that was just the second one. She done bought him some boogers for his ears. Remember that whole thing that she had when she bought him the sneakers, the jewelry, she had the food, everything. Remember, she made everybody sit around and watch her get this display of gifts. They say when you buy a man shoes, those be the same shoes he will use to walk out on you, soldier boy. Jonelle still mad that Miss Netta's twins didn't let him hit. Yo, Jaffina, yo, I'm weak. Robert is happy with his life. Bree doesn't know if she's going or coming at all. She don't. She don't. In the building. Listen, she don't know whether she going or coming. And as long as she keep going on the route that she going, she not gonna be going nowhere fast. There goes my baby. Right. The return in the buildings on the likes. Please hit the hill button. That's right. Support your girl, baby. Cause me, it's all laughable. The holidays is coming up. Kids is back in school. People got dues. They need to buy their kids some books and shit. So the only thing they could think of, Robin. Oh, Robert, let me come up here and say Robert, right? Because if y'all saying that Bree is the bag, then y'all should just be able to come up here and promote her and get paid the same way, right? Right? But even she's still using her little truth to fight. When she went live the last time from those pages when she was in the emergency room, what did it say? What I swore it said Miss LaTruth. That's not you no more, boo, right? It's soon to be a new Miss LaTruth. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Right. But when she went live 2 weeks ago, a week ago, yeah, because she done tried the hospital, that didn't work. She done tried. Yeah. Anyway, it said Miss LaTruth. She is no longer Miss LaTruth. So if LaTruth was not the motion, why is she still using the name too? Why? Tell me why, why, why you gotta lie, lie, lie. First of all, Nate just mad Robert don't like dudes. So she knows she'll never have a chance. He don't fuck with bitches that wear bigger briefs than his. I'm sorry. Terry is funny. Yes. Look, they saying good morning, Nene. Would say, he said, when Jaffe had something to say halfway positive, he would, yes, he would listen. First of all, it seemed like he trying to get in good with the bees, so he don't want to say nothing that's gonna ruffle their feathers, baby. Okay, I don't give a fuck about a bee, a wasp, or a fucking flea. All right, an ant, a roach, a bug. At the end of the day, bugs, insects are never nothing good. Okay, but with the factors of an insect, they still have an exterminator. All right, I will exterminate you bitches because nothing that y'all do is for real, for real. Y'all the type of bitches that throw rocks and hide your hand. If you're high, you see, I'm up here as myself. You know who I am, right? So with the factors of the fake profiles and people got people working behind the scenes, that's pussy shit to me. Okay, that's like fighting a ghost. I'm not giving a ghost my type of attention. I'm sorry. I'm a ghost fucking buster. That girl over there crying a river, I normally would feel bad. A woman that, listen, that's how I got into this situation, okay? She was online crying a river, and I fell short to the factors of those tears. Because when I first heard this situation, okay, I have been already watching them, right? But I have been watching their content for the factors of the family content. So I've never seen them get into a situation that was as great as that one. Because you see, she just went live on the phone calling the police and this, that, and the third. So now I'm like, oh my God. What happened with Miss LaTruth? Oh my God. That's an older man dealing with a younger girl. I hope he ain't done took advantage of this girl or whatever the case may be, because that would not be right. She done stood by this man while he had cancer. And so look at my first video that went viral. They want to talk about so much, but they don't talk about that. Put Latte's first video of the Latruths on your screen, okay? The same video that Robert replayed, I mean, how can I say replied to, responded to, however you want to say it. I was not within the same state that I am now, but by the second video coming out, I realized that them was some duck ass tears. First of all, you standing at the bottom of the steps saying that your finger is broke, but yet you grabbing your father back and forth. No, daddy, no, daddy, no, daddy. With a broke finger, bitch, you a superhero. You a superhero. You a superhero. At this point, you a superhero. And then she started dropping more and more videos, right? I don't know. She bought the dog either. I bet she's sad and mad, right? The dog getting more attention than she is, right? I feel bad for all the kids. She needs parents in class. Listen, she need a break. She needs a break. Okay? She's never had a break. In between every situation that she had, the only thing that she had was a kid, but she always had a man situation attached to it. And in her situations with men, being that they don't work out good, the kids is always the people that's left in the situation to be. How you think them kids felt the way about getting snatched away from their daddy if that was the case, right? For 6 years to be put into a house with another man and then was told to call that man daddy as well, right? So now they call this man for daddy. They call this man daddy for 6 years with no contact to their real daddy, right? So now they get out of that situation. They no longer allowed to call this man daddy. Not only are they not allowed to call him daddy, they are not allowed to have no type of contact with him, right? Now, mind you, he's been known as their daddy for the factors of the 6 years. Now, mind you, the factors of these kids growing up, they did most of their growing up while he was there. So he was a part of it, right? So now they mother get out of the situation with him and she brings another man in, right? And being that they trying to push this motive that he's so family oriented and he was not, he was very immature, very childish, and we was able to see it from the beginning, right? But now these kids are forced to deal with that as well, right? And now that situation is not going good and the mother is pregnant again, right? Do you see the reoccurring felon? So now these kids that she not giving a fuck about is getting to see her drown with every decision that she make, and is not great for them. Okay? She's looking for a fill up when she should be a mother and fill in at the end of the day. Can't nobody fault you for having kids, but at least show the kids that you got already some love. Don't just be pushing them kids up the goddamn ladder. At the end of the day, I have a couple of kids, okay? So my oldest will always be the youngest. Oh, I mean the oldest over the youngest, right? But one thing that I can say when it comes to Tay, I treat all my babies equally. I'm over attentive. Sometimes to the point that I get on their goddamn nerves. If I see my kids quiet for too long, hey, what you doing? What you going? What's going on? What you thinking about? Hey, who your friend? What happened? Why your eyebrows look like that? Mm, 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 mm. But it's being knowledgeable, all right? Showing my babies that I love them, okay? Nothing comes, listen, I can do with anything else out in this world except for not my babies. I could go without anything in this world except for mine, okay? Even though man is what made them, I would not need to be in a relationship to show minds that I love them. And it seems like the only time this woman is happy around them is when she's in relationship with a man. Yeah, she bought that dog, and that dog is very expensive. Yeah, just like the one that the owner is. That's one dog that she paid for and is very expensive. It's costing her ass a lot. Ja is the expensive dog that she paid for. I know she bought that dog. Yeah, she bought that fucking dog. Bree ran across Mr. Wrong instead of staying with Mr. Right. And that was Robert. Right. And I don't know why they try to make it say like people over here just be on some, oh, he's perfect. He never did no wrong and this, that, and the third. Listen, nobody's fucking perfect. And that's where y'all go wrong because y'all be thinking that your homegirl over there is perfect. And you have to realize human makes mistakes. Humans are going to make mistakes. Okay, nobody is perfect in no type of way. But when you see somebody being mistreated, you know that they don't deserve that shit. And I know he damn sure don't deserve the stuff that he's gotten since this situation has happened. But they don't have equal opportunity for another person when they find out that they capping and gave her children nothing. Right. She says she could shop in Walmart and thrift stores for the kids. Okay. Okay. She shop in Walmart and thrift stores for the kids. That's about it. Hey, April. Right. Right. That's weak sauce. Weak sauce. Telling lies and popping shots when nobody know that you the one that popped it. Calling into an office and trying to cause hardship or anybody is some weak ass shit. Because that mean that you know that you can't stop them. And you're trying to create hardship for them and hoping that the hardship stops them. And that's not the case because when you got people out here like me, I'm like the Energizer bunny, baby. I'm gonna keep going and going and going. I stop when I choose to. Can't nobody make me do shit. Mm-mm. I don't care about what you find out, what you think you know. If you need more information, come and ask me so I could give you the feeling. Period. Since I've watched Robert before she came in on the scene, right? Because he damn sure had them 3 million and something followers before he had them teeth. Let's talk about it, baby. He started upgrading. And the bad part about it, when he started upgrading, he didn't upgrade alone. He upgraded as a partnership. That's the way that things are supposed to go. We're going to do this shit together. You going to look good. I'm going to look good. We going to look great. They was really trying to create a power couple type of thing. But when you got one person that's trying to be the power and control everything, that's where it's going to be a problem. And I'm going to be honest, going from a hoe into being a housewife is going to be a struggle because you used to be having freedom and being able to do what it is that you choose to do. And when you get in a relationship with a real man, it's just certain things that's not going to be able to coexist, friend. You're going to have to do things to make sure that the house is kept. Okay. You're going to have to now be a mother to those children. And if you respect your man, then you're also going to have to do the things that it takes to keep your man kept. What's wrong with a man coming home and wanting to see a clean fucking house? As a woman, wouldn't you want your house to be clean? What's wrong with the man that wants to come home to a meal? Ain't you hungry? Just because we got money, that means we just got to buy food. I don't want to always eat outside food. Period. To the yes. Yes, sports course. They don't do. She don't do them kids can be into football, all type of things. I'm pretty sure they got a video game or something. You could even be letting them gain their own type of monetary stuff there because there's kids that do what's it called, streaming and all type of different things that be going on. Only time she brung them kids online was to ask them how they feel about her getting a man. How do you feel about mommy getting with somebody new? What? And they got Bree in her mess. She helped Bree put her in the mind that she was right on what she was doing. No, she figured like fuck that. It don't matter whether you was right or wrong. These people just better fucking accept it because you're pretty hot and tempting, and I feel like that's what it should be. Fuck Robin. That's it. That's it. She just pushing the narrative in which Bree already created, and that's her defense, baby. And as long as she chooses to come up here every day and say things regardless to whether it's true or false, she feel like she's playing a major part. And being that people is giving her the acknowledgement that they giving her, that's what's keeping it going. That's what's definitely keep it going. OMG, Lord, Miss Lucinda, now that Robert sees it, not fear. He needs to, yeah. These people is creating things and putting it on themselves. All right. I'm not doing shit that's going to put me in hell or jail. It's not that serious. I'm not coming up here trying to find out nobody's personal information to use it against them in any type of way that's going to cause them anything. If you did not put it on this internet publicly, Tay would not be displaying it. I'm not getting into nobody business to the facts that is going to cause jail or hell. I'm sorry. I notice everything about mine as well. That's right, Annie. Everything. If my kid's sitting there too long, too quiet, Hey, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Hey, everything viral. She sat there and said she shouldn't be just living for your kids. She don't need to be influencing nobody at all. Because I'm just going to be honest. Anything that this is a job, right? What I'm doing right now is a job. I'm already doing something different. I'm trying to create generational wealth for my kids to let them know you don't have to stay always within one situation. Depending on what your mind state is, you can always change it, right? So I'm showing my kids in the process of how you can get from point A to point B, right? And it's all within your mind state, baby. She's going to have them little girls growing up feeling like they need men, and she might have her sons growing up hating women. She might have her sons growing up hating women. I'm serious. Thank you, Tamika. I'm serious. I appreciate the support that I get when I come up here. Oh, people, this is a job for me. This is a job for me. You see these hot ass ring lights? I paid for these shits. You see this stuff behind me? I paid for this shit. You invest in yourself. You see that? Okay. All of these, this is me. I say it all the time. Yes, 12K Tay, baby. 12K Tay. You have to invest in yourself, right? To be the best in yourself, right? And if I didn't believe in me, how could I come up here and expect for y'all people to believe in me, right? So being that I know that I'm going to invest in myself to become the best in myself, I'm going to put my best foot forward. So when I come up here and people say, oh, they just come up there to beg for cash apps and this, that, and the third. No, that's not my purpose. I'm working. That's not my purpose. I'm working. And if I do pick up any monetary gain within the process of me working, it's deserving because I'm putting the work in that should get something out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I bet you if they was up here and it was no monetary gain in it for them, they would not be up here talking about Robert every day, friend. They would not be up here talking about Robert everyday friend. If YouTube was not paying these people to get up here, right? And they was not getting the benefits that they was getting from the community in which they are getting it from, right? They would not be on this long stint of run. Trust me. Bree seems to be emotionally unavailable. She is emotionally unavailable to her kids because the only thing she got her brain on right now is men. It's driving her the fuck crazy, not knowing what that man is doing every second of the day. He took her control away. He took her control away. All right? Because now he's no longer up underneath the watchful eye, right? She can't see everything that he do. The only time she know what he do is the same time we know what he do is by online. Do you know what her days is looking like? Scrolling people pages, seeing what they doing, seeing what people talking about like that. That got to be stressful. All coming from a man. When you invest in yourself, your children get the best of you. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. My kids are coming and be like, oh, mommy, you making a video today? Or what you doing? What you talking about? Because at the end of the day, they see their mommy putting her best foot forward. And no, I don't only just involve myself in drama, I also involve myself in them. There's a lot of my videos that in the in cuts or inserts of my videos, you see me out with my kids. Nigga, I can record from anywhere. My phone goes with me. If I choose to have a sit down, that is a choice, baby. But a lot of times you be seeing Tay on the go and I still talk the same shit for show. And I do. And I do. Thank you, baby. And I do. Okay. I want my kids to see, baby. It's about the grind, but let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. They be coming to me with video. I get, mommy, this week we gonna do a challenge. I've seen this stuff. I want us to get it. And I be like, yeah. Right now, I'm setting up a vlog station because my daughter want to get into doing get ready with me vlogs in the morning. And her mother is going to invest. When I get my little YouTube check this month, I'm going to go and buy my baby her little desk, her little setup, you know, her little stand and stuff like the sorts. I'm going to get her little how can I say content so she could start with, and I'm going to push what it is that she is into. Whatever my kids want to do, I support. I try to get them to try anything. Listen, even if it's something that you might wind up not doing, at least you can say you tried it. But the fact is of my daughter wanting to do that, it shows me I am being a good impression on my baby. Heck, the way her eyes, do she do she see any of wait a minute. Yes, he did, and it's eating her up. Yes. My dude, he better stand on business. Right. And he's yes, heading for a nervous breakdown at this time. If she is not pregnant, straight to the mental institution. She needs to go. Shit, crazy people have kids too. We have seen disabled people have babies. I'm not even being funny. There's been people that are not in their right mind state or have a childlike mind state, but their ages of grown and they've been violated by people that has been taken, and they do create. And there's people that get in relationships and they still fornicate and make kids. It's still a natural process. So just because she had kids, that don't mean her ass ain't batshit crazy. She could be diagnosed. She could definitely have a diagnosis. Okay. All right. At one point in time in my life, I dealt with a very depressing time. I dealt with being manic depressant because I lost my father and then I lost my mother right behind it. And I'm just gonna be honest, I mentally could not function on. I couldn't figure out how did this shit happen like that, and then to not know that either one of my parents was sick until they were sick because they decided to keep it to. And I respect them for it. So I'm not saying it like that because they wanted us to be able to keep all the good moments and not the bad. So I definitely have respect for that. But once they were no longer here as a human being, I had to figure some shit out. And I wasn't able to do it on my own. So yes, I went in to go seek help to be able to get something that my brain wasn't giving me from myself. And talking to somebody else actually was a great outlet for it. I mean, I would go days without eating. I would go days without sleeping. Okay. Your girl was like a robot, just okay. As long as I was going and moving, I wasn't thinking. Okay. I was heavily smoking weed just to, I don't listen. All right, but honesty is always your best friend, and everybody is not going to be real with you. And these is the issues that we need to talk about because that be the real shit that people go through. Depression is a real thing, and mental health and mental wealth is a real thing as well. And when you can take yourself from mentally unhealthy to becoming mentally wealthy, that is a great thing. That is a great thing. Me too, Tay. It's no joke. Yes, I've dealt with this. So to deal with somebody, no, that's not a thing. Okay. My boys start their channel as well. Yes. I'm pushing for it. I'm a get my baby a desk and a chair. Mind you, I ain't even get my own chair yet. I was waiting for mine's, but I'm gonna put my baby first. Trust me, because mine's come first. Like, I don't know what people be thinking. Depression, having something, we all have something that we've had to dealt with on that behalf. But how you deal with things also, it determines the outcome in which it is going to. Because at first, I didn't know what it was that I was dealing with. So to be able to explain to somebody what it was that I was dealing with, I didn't know I didn't even know the words to put it in. I just know that I did not feel good and I was not able to operate underneath the circumstance or under how I would normally operate. Okay. I don't want to get up and do nothing. I down to the factors of nigga, it comes some days you don't even want to wash your ass here. What is that? I don't give a fuck about this here. It's only coming out of the same head that won't stop thinking. Like, why won't this head stop thinking? And our own thoughts be what fucks us up sometimes, okay? Because the thoughts is in your head. It ain't got to be what nobody said. JB, it ain't got to be about what nobody else said. It's about what you saying to yourself. Drop away from 100. Yes. Doctor told me my health was declining. I had to pull out. Yes. Me up for counseling. Yes, I went to counseling for almost a year. And after the counseling, the people wanted me to come back and speak to other people because you don't realize how you get out of something actually shows other people that it's possible. Even though we may not have the same exact story, to show me that there can be some recovery is a great thing. You don't have to be ashamed. Please. Moski loved the camera too. Yes, she does. Tell you if she's not pregnant, she needs to go to the mental institution. At this point in time, I told you, I won't speak on them babies until I see some babies being born. But to be honest, that would be going kind of far. I actually think that at this point in time that there is something cooking up in there, wherever it may be, but it didn't do what she thought that it was supposed to do. Because who the hell signs up to be a single mom? Nobody, unless you're going to get artificially inseminated and you're making that decision within yourself. Like, listen, even though I don't have the man, I want to have child. So I'm going to go and pick the sperm right now and I'm going to. But when you mentally set up in your mind to think that you having these babies is going to keep the relationship that you in and it don't go as planned, yeah, you basically set yourself up to be a single mama. Seems like the truth was more of an upgrade. Yes, definitely. Because listen, let her marrying LaTruth is the reason why she able to buy this man $30,000 pendants. If it wasn't for where she came from, she sure wouldn't have been able to support where she was at. She did not come on that blue app as Brianna Battle. When she came up and people was knowing of who she was Miss LaTruth. That Brianna shit wasn't even a thing. It was Mr. and Mrs. LaTruth. Mr. Mrs. LaTruth. Mr. Mrs. LaTruth. We didn't start calling her motherfucking Brianna until after they got separated. Let's talk about it. So if Brianna is the bag, why they didn't go as Mr. and Mrs. Brianna? Mr. and Mrs. Battle. Mr. and Mrs. Battle. We ain't never hear that shit. We knew who Mr. and Mr. LaTruth was. Mr., Mrs., Mr. LaTruth. We didn't know who Mr. and Mrs. Battle was. Who the fuck is that? And we didn't start calling Brianna by her goddamn name until the relationship was over. Over. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Sierra. So y'all gotta stop that shit right now. Talking about the fuck. Oh, y'all talk about Brianna because she the bag. What bag? A bag of fucking rocks? What bag is she? A bag of rocks? Mm-mm. Because if that's the case, if she was who she said she was, baby, she wouldn't have been dancing for $100 in a music video for somebody named 20 Mil, trying to shop that same video to the person that she wound up marrying, and then shit it on 20 Mil because she felt like she got attached to that. No need for you no more, buddy. Instead of us, me getting us recognized, I got in. I got in. I got in. Right. So once she got in, she felt like she got next to the motion. It was no need to ask for the promotion. But if a person ain't got no motion, why would you want them to promote your shit? Robert ain't have no motion, but she did a music video for a man named 20 Mil and said, you know what? Let me promote your video to the person that don't got no motion. And then the person with no motion was willing to pay the person you did the video with $400 to take the shit down just so nobody didn't have to see his wife in that light. Right. Okay. Okay. We damn sure ain't see her make no money off of the battle. Right. A bag of wait, I'm dead. Terry said a bag of blow. Yeah, she definitely a bag of rocks. It definitely gotta be a bag of rocks. Cause anything other than that, if it wasn't for Robert and all of these other motherfuckers, it would not be no place. We would not know who she is, and it still wouldn't be no case. She would still be dancing for $100 music videos. And my thing is, right. If you had the bag when you got in a relationship with this man, right? They said she got 75,000, right? She probably got that within the factors of a payout while she was within the situation with Robert already. But it was after the factors of him already having a little bit of change because he was taking care of her and the kids anyway, right? So anything you would have did for him out of that 75,000 would have only been a given. But let me ask you this: if you had $75,000 like they say you did, why the fuck was you dancing for $100 and people video bid? Why was you out here dancing for $100 if you had 75,000? Why would you need to promote a video to Robert if you have 75,000? And why would you need to be working at Best Buy with a wig, wearing a wig with no parts, right? And have a food stamp card? Because your biggest thing, when I moved in, I took me and my kids and my food stamps, right? That's how you knew the number to give to your people to call to report other people's shit. Because you done had to call it for yourself, for you and your kids, right? But if you had 75,000, why would you be going through all this hardship with your kids? And then if you saying that you received it and you spent it on a man, what does that say, friend? If you waited to spend your 75,000 on a man rather than spend it on you and your kids, remember you showed up in a white van to a man's house that you only been talking to online, didn't even really know, but you rode across town for with your babies in tow. Where's that? Where was that 75,000 when you pulled up in that cheap ass van? It didn't look like 75,000 then. When you first got online, child, you sure didn't look like you had 75 cents. Less more $75. Less more 75,000. Why you think when y'all started making money, why you ain't been have your teeth and shit fixed? You had 75,000 cents. Why you ain't get your BBL then? You took your friend once you got with Robin. Your 75,000 couldn't get you a wig with a part. It couldn't get you an okay car. It couldn't get you an apartment so you didn't have to move to live with a man, right? But your 75,000 was able to take care of him. That's not adding up and it don't make sense. Y'all gonna have to find somebody else to fucking do it, okay? Because obviously, when her mother passed, she probably did have some entitlements to some change. But you know that change don't come right away. It probably came in the process of her being with Robert, baby. And being that he had been already taking care of her fully, it would only be a natural thing to return the favor, baby. And if we married, what's mine is yours, and what's yours is the fuck mine. Period. That's how she was able to take that 75,000 from him and fucking Naya. Okay, she copied down the man credit card numbers. Okay, right? Did y'all miss that part of the interview? Oh, okay. I just want to make it make sense. Where did that 75,000 go? And where was it in the midst of the shit before you pulled up in that kidnapping van with them kids? And where the fuck was Deshaun? She got that wig off Wish. We not gonna even shit on Timu like that. Timu be having some good shit. That wig ain't good for shit. That shit came from Wish. Remember, Wish would take long to deliver your shit because it was coming from West Bubblefuck somewhere, and it probably was gonna show up smelling like leaves and plastic. That's one of them wigs. That's one of them wigs from Wish. She got a Wisher wig, not even a Timu wig. Now you know what? Her whole setup is off. The man is from Wish. The wig is from Wish. Them tears was from Wish. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. She stopped going. She went from Amazon to Wish. Okay. When she was with Rob, she was an Amazon bitch. Okay. When she got with this nigga, she became a Wisher bitch. A Wisher bitch. Now she's just a Wisher bitch. Wish wigs. Yeah, definitely Wish. We gonna say it for the people in the back. She wished she could get back to that. I bet you if she could trade in what she got in right now, she would definitely go back to what she had by far. Remember, she wanted it back. She wanted it back. And once she realized that he didn't want her ass back, she started. You know, grown-ups have tantrums, right? Just like kids have tantrums, grown-up have tantrums too. And she's having adult tantrums right in front of me and you, okay? Because had Robert took her back, remember she tried to have Kevin get him back. Once Kevin couldn't get him back, he was a faggot, right? She tried to get Toya to get him back. Once Toya couldn't get him back, she reported her to the food stamp office, right? And Obi and Hubby fight, everything. Once her having Dawn on that side and she seen that wasn't getting him back. Now Dawn only needed, she broke, she on Section 8, and she took away her $400. But had they been able to get Robin back in between any of that, she would have still been online. Like Jonelle was only supposed to be a jealousy piece, okay? But what she don't realize to up here, once a man don't want you no more in that fashion, right? Once a man don't want you in that fashion anymore, you bringing another man in the situation is only helping him move the fuck where he's trying to be. The only thing that you tried to keep as a pawn was his baby. And that's why you use, that's some, F ninja shit to ever let somebody play with your daughter and think it was funny shit. All right, you let that man take your daughter to the door and go, oh, you want to go Robert? Who the fuck is Robert? Who the fuck is Robert? If you talking to this man, I don't give a fuck who he is. Don't you mean you want to go to daddy's house? She don't know who the fuck is Robert. I'm not going to no man named Robert house either. Okay, I don't know who the fuck Robert is. Now, if you say, do I want to go to my daddy house? Yes. Who the fuck is Robert? Why are you asking that little girl, do she want to go to Robert's house? Who's Robert? That's not Robert to her. Who is Robert? You mean she want to go to daddy's house? Hey, why didn't you say, do you want to go to daddy's house? Because we would have got a totally different reaction. You going to take your child, allow a man to take your child to the door as if he's taking her off while he's asking her, you want to go to Robert's house? Who the fuck is Robert? This man is taking me to some man that I don't even know I don't want to go. Hell, the fuck? Why do people be trying to use reverse psychology in situations where it only takes common sense? But being that everybody don't have common sense, the common sense don't be censored. Okay? Because that's like if before I taught my kids what my government name was, right? They thought my government name was fucking mommy. All right? And they even shortened it, mommy. Some people say it different. I got some kids that just say ma. And I got some kids that sing it, mommy. Some people that be like, yo, mom, you ain't, it's different. But at one point in time, what point in time did they ever be on some Judea? Who the fuck is, who the fuck you talking to? So when you asking a 3 or 4-year-old little girl, do they want to go to Robert house? Who the fuck is Robert? Who Robert? Who's Robert? Who is Robert? Okay? And I'm surprised if y'all so into protecting her, how nobody chewed your ass up for that. Okay? Oh my God, let me see. Oh, wow. Look at my baby, y'all. Look at Moo. Y'all see my baby? I'm a proud mama. I'm sorry. I just kindly that's ADHD. Look. Moo, tell them what you got to study this weekend. What you got to get a book for?
Spanish to English.
Spanish to English?
Yeah.
And who am I? Like your tu madre, right?
My what?
Tu madre. Tu. Say it with me.
Tu madre.
Tu madre. That means like,
but no, you be my mom.
I'm your mother.
Yeah.
So how you say it in Spanish?
Mi madre.
Mi madre?
Yeah.
So if you saying it, you say mi madre. And if I'm saying it, I say what? Tu madre, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm tu madre. In a minute, I gotta go take my baby to get a Spanish dictionary.
I'm going to Spanish to English dictionary.
A Spanish to English dictionary, right? And we gonna make it work. Period. Janelle should have stayed out of the mess. Hey, Southside. Welcome in, everybody. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. There we go. No, for real. But as a mother, I could never. I would never. And I'm going to just be honest. I'm not the type of mother to hide real situations from my kids because I want them to know that life is real. And if at any point in time they came up to a situation, hold on, my cat is eating a rubber band. I possibly just saved your life. Right. Say hi, Star. Say hi, Star. Say hi, Star. Keep stuff out your mouth. Yes, at any point in time, my kids come to a hump in the road in life. I want them to be able to know how to either distinguish or work their way out of that situation. I don't want them to think that creating and putting themselves in more situations is the way that you deal with things. No. No. If you hype around a nigga that ain't yours, right? He ain't even, first of all, what did he do to get all of that attention? Like, what accolade? Wait, she gave him the table and the cheers. What did he bring to the table? What did he bring to the table? And I hope it wasn't that Wu-Tang series because that shit went just as off as fast as it came on. So I hope that's not what he came to the table with because that no longer exists. And that's why she is his income at this point, baby. What? She built that page. That's her page. The same page he go live on, and that's the only way she could see him. Cause he ain't coming over, baby. He ain't coming over, baby. That's right. Tu madre. Thank you, JB. Tu madre. That's me. I am Mumu's tu madre. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna be saying that shit all weekend, y'all. Y'all know how Tay is, right? Because I'm gonna be walking up on her going, listen, I am your tu madre, girl. Nah, that make me feel like I know some I love you latte. I love you right back. I really do. And that's why wait, you scared of cats, Ross? Listen, I got a little secret for you too. If I ain't around them from when I used to be scared of them too, because cats is sneaky. Cats is sneaky. And you'll be thinking that they being friendly and they're going real quick. He only gave her sex. So you mean she was doing pay for play? Y'all mean she was doing pay for play? Like instead of her now being on Backpage, she got her man from Backpage because she was doing $40 poom poom at one point in time, right? And then once Robert took her out of that situation and she never had to do $40 poom poom no more, then I guess she figured, fuck it. Now instead of selling poom poom, I could buy me some ping ping. Right. That's the upgrade for her. She said, I'm scared too. Yeah, that sounds about right. She went from selling pussy to buying dick. Good thing the kids ain't in here, y'all. Wait, Craigslist. She went from selling who to buying he. Let's talk about it, baby. Good afternoon, Crystal. Wait, I got two crystals right underneath each other. Look at that. Yeah, she got Craigslist cootie. Stop playing. My cat name is Bella. Yeah, that's Star. That's Star. And then Nene went and bought her this damn bell collar around her neck. Okay, and she ain't been right ever since. I go and I click the light on at 3 o'clock in the morning because I hear ching-a-ling-a-ling. I'm thinking she in distress. Something really going on. The cat done flipped over on her back. She trying to get the bell off. It's like this. What the hell going on here? All I jingling-a-ling-a, jingling. I said, Nene knew. See how your kids get you back in life? Kids do shit. Your kids do shit to you just so they can be able to laugh at you. My kids will wait just to see how I respond to something, baby. Like one day, right? I got ready to do this video, right? This is before I moved, right? Where I'm at right now. Now, mind you, I'm in the house now. The kids know when I get ready to go live. Normally, I have a cup of tea or some coffee. So I should have known something was up, right? So Nene and Azim decides to say, oh, Ma, we already made your coffee, right? So unbeknownst to me, I'm not thinking they trying to be on anything, right? So what Tay do? Girl, they don't put salt in my coffee instead of in my tea. It was tea. They had them put salt in my tea instead of sugar. And when I tell you that they found that to be the funniest shit ever, meanwhile, I'm near like, but this is the type of things that they do. See, kids have a sense of humor too. And if you have a great relationship with your kids, they like to do things that consist of y'all laughing together. Like my kids are going buy sour candy, right? And then they want me to eat this shit to see what my reaction is going to. I'm going to die. I can't take it. I cannot take it. Moon, can you do me a favor, baby? Can you bring me the charger?
Where is it?
It's over there on the floor somewhere. Wait, let me see. I get it. Hold on. I got it. Cry me a river. Ooh, cry me a river. Ooh. Why is that song stuck in my head now? Somebody done got that song stuck in my head. Cry me a river. Ooh. Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate you. Wait, they said cry me a river. The whole time she thought she came across yes, a trophy, not knowing. Listen, first of all, if she don't know nothing about New York niggas, they hustlers. Okay. Her ass have been hustled. First of all, Staten Island ain't really considered part of the 5 boroughs, if you want to be real. Okay, I'ma just be honest. You went on the side of the water to go find you some dead fish, miss. Okay. And now you stuck with it. And now you have to take care of it because anybody knows the truth. Staten Island is the trenches. So you basically helped him get out the hood. You know how they had that commercial with the little kid with the fly in the eye? For 1 cent a day, for 5 cents a day, you can help a child off the island. She put into that 5 cents a day to get Jonelle ass off that island, okay? Hey, Chloe. JB name is Chloe. Get in here. We in here today. Right. I am Jeremy Jr. to my tu madre. Right. I appreciate you. Yes. What happened to 2 weeks ago? Ooh, baby. Man, I love you. You're my everything. What happened to that? Where it go? Where it go? What happened? What happened? I don't know where it went. Don't respect. Ooh, yes, you can't listen. A man ain't gonna buy no woman that's a man is not gonna respect a woman if she's buying his love. He's respecting your money, boo. He's going to do whatever is going to take for you to continue to spend, right? And once you no longer spending, you no longer winning, right? And being that he don't have to do much to get much, right? Real men like to bring home the bacon. They don't respect women who buy their love at all. A real man ain't gonna stand it. My cat's name is Blue. Oh, I like that, Annie. Sad thing is she don't even want Jonelle Tay. She only want that man for her content to rub in RH face. That's really why she crying. I'ma just be honest with you, April. Some people cannot be alone. Some people cannot be alone. She actually needs that man right now mentally within her brain, the way that is logically apparent to her. She knows that right now her and Robert is in a situation, so that's not something that's going to happen. But she needs something, you know, like how they say a shoulder to cry on becomes a to ride on. Right. She needs that shoulder to cry on, and she already got the to ride on, right? It's not something that she was ever taken seriously, to be honest. Yes, back page. Tell you what's up is hey. Thank you for the support. I definitely appreciate the support that y'all be giving me. In all forms, baby. Even y'all showing up be a great thing. My car still boxing and sneaking my door. Yes. It's always be our kids, but gotta love. Yes. Mm-hmm. Sure love mines. And she need to put some time into hers where she realize once she realized how cool her kids really is, that could be a whole new narrative. That's why I put the content out that I do with my kids. I can't really be what my cat be doing. She said the cat be doing the cat walk on the railing. Strut like this, strut like this. No, for real. Once she realize that if she pour into them kids, that could be her best and biggest investment. Hopefully she'll move different. Hopefully she will definitely move different. Because as of right now, she needs to apologize. She definitely need to do that. But that's what her guilt is killing her because she know that the man didn't do as much as she say that he did, okay? And that's all he wanted was a real apology, and she wasn't never able to give it, okay? She came and gave some half-ass apology to the internet, something that she's not good at, as we can see, because she always copy and paste somebody else's feelings, baby. And the only thing that man basically was telling her at the time, I can't continue to be with you behind closed doors. We fucking behind closed doors, and that's nice. But bitch, you lying to me in public. You're gonna have to go make this shit right. Okay? If you sitting here telling these people that I'm a woman beater and the only thing I know I'm beating is that pussy, we gonna have to fix some shit. we're gonna definitely have to fix some things. And until we fix those things, I'm not gonna be able to be within this situation. And then now that you let me know how you move, I definitely can't trust you. How could you be willing to be with a woman that is willing to put you in a situation that could end your life? Whether it's hell or jail. Okay? Because if any of those charges would have stuck that she tried to put on that man, what would his situation be right now? Okay, sometimes in life you learn lessons. And one thing about learning lessons in life, if you find a route, see, you can learn to make $1 million, lose $1 million, and make a million again. You can't lose your mind, right? Find your mind and then make a new mind, right? So his lesson in life was to appreciate the things that you did have. So when you giving them again, you know how to keep them. But he didn't lose his shit off of his full actions. He lost his shit off of this divorce, friend, because ain't no other man that don't care not gonna be pawning shit to take care of their responsibilities. I'll pawn my shit at any point in time to take care of my babies, baby. I've done it. Nigga, let me be up in this goddamn house and we need some food for our mouth. It's a everything must go fucking sell. What do you mean? Materialistic things never mean that much. That's exactly what the fuck they for. Invest in yourself to be the best in yourself. Ain't you supposed to purchase things so if you do ever get into a situation, those things will be able to help you out? Make it make sense. People ain't real hustlers then. Because when you get money, you're supposed to buy things of value, right? So that way, when you have no money, you still have things of value to where you can get you some money. But when you learn far as the decision making, right? You learn how to spend your money more wisely. If it's the first time that you getting something or at something, I'm gonna just be honest. Once people start making a certain amount of money, they don't pay attention to things or think about things going in the other way where they feel like they're going to be broke again. So they're not making the decisions at that point in time. They just live into the factors of what they feel is making them happy at that moment, right? But now, once you done been through some shit and you done lived through some shit, you know how to make better decisions once you are put in that predicament again. And most times we make the mistake because we get money and we want everybody to be great, everybody around us. We'll try to take care of people and change their lives, and the factors of our lives changing because that be the heart that we have. And all people don't be good for it. So sometimes you'll go out and try to help every motherfucking body, right? That you could when you was good. And what you will notice is when those same people get in that same position, they don't have the same outcome for you. It don't be the same. Some people feel entitled. How about that? Some people feel like if you get in a position, you have to make sure that their situation is good. Family members, people that you be in a relationship with, if they feel like you got some money, they automatically feel like you entitled to they come up, right? And if you don't decide to make people a part of your come up, then that ultimately makes you a effed up person. No, her lesson has not been learned. Her lesson has not been learned. And what the truth lesson is the next time you get money like that, don't spend it on the bitch that's not shit. Okay, invest in it because see, he tried to change somebody's life, and that is a blessing. Do you understand? So he's not being punished for the factors of blessing someone else. Okay, the lesson is in the factors of learning financial wealth. If people don't have financial literacy, okay, and this is something that I had to learn even when it comes to me. I used to spend money and feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna get it right back. You understand? It's not the point in whether you could get it right back. That's not the point. It's about making better decisions while you have it. And you ever spent a certain amount of money, and when you don't have that money no more, you be sitting there saying, oh, if I get that amount of money again, I know I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this because now you have a more mental financial state of education of how you're going to do or put your finances out there. Other than that, you just spin it. Spin it, spin it, spin it. She tried. No, he did, and she shitted on him. Period. Robert was her blessing. Sure was. Hey, A Stokes. Yes, entitlement. People be entitled. People feel like when you get good, you ultimately supposed to make sure that they good. But people won't do shit to keep you good. They'll just take away from your goodness. People won't realize that you were a blessing to them until you no longer blessing them. And just being honest, if Robert came in and changed that life by any type of sort, he was supposed to be appreciated by that. Even if I don't fuck with the relationship no more, see, people don't like to give people their flowers. Okay. And when you comfortable with giving people their flowers, even though you may no longer be in that chapter of your life no more, it says a lot. It says a lot. So I don't give a damn if they come up here. My little pony should be worried about. No, I'm not worried about a goddamn thing, because if God gave me the gift to open these two motherfuckers today, then that gives me a chance to do something different than I did yesterday. Okay? That's giving me a life, baby. And nothing that they say is going to put into my life. So why would I take out of my life to give them my attention? If I said it, I said it. If I said it, I said it. Talk about me. You definitely on point. I appreciate you, Nina. And I just want to let y'all know, I really appreciate the way that y'all support me, okay? People never know. A voice, a couple of words can go a long way. Just like they say that the mouth can be one of the biggest weapons, the mouth can be one of the biggest healers as well. And sometimes I do come into contact with people where they can drop a short little line and it will make my whole day. Do you understand me? And I appreciate that. It didn't cost no money to be able to do it. So when people make it seem like the only way or the only help that people can be of help to them is financially, that's not true. Because being mentally wealthy is a great thing, and anything that makes your mental feel good is awesome. All right. So when I read good comments and I read things that people say to me, it makes me feel mentally wealthy within that. So I'm grateful, baby. Everything else is an extra. Everything else is an extra. So now the funny part, after we got to see the damage control that they did yesterday. So I want to see what the thing is going to be today. Okay. I might come back and do a little video for y'all later on. Hit that like button if you did not hit it when you came in. Make sure you hit it when you leaving, because I gotta go get my baby this Spanish book for the day so she could do what she need to do, because you know I'm tu madre. Okay, so tu madre got to get it done. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. This will be the perfect time to say if you can. If not, then hey, just hit the like button, and that is what it is. Your girl Tay is out of here. Hopefully, the damage control that they decide to do today is tell the goddamn truth. Tell the goddamn truth. And D-Ham, hopefully I don't see you on nobody's platform today. Stay off. I love y'all.